Alright, so Lovely Mimi is on Love and Hip Hop, and she's also a personality online. Alright, so she's known for her antics like, let's see what this is.
Why you like the black boy? Why you don't like the Asian boy? They're so nice, they're good for you. I like the black boys because they dick is bigger, goddammit. Ain't nobody trying to spend the rest of their life with a little shrimp wearing a turtleneck. Back in high school, I used to be like, oh hell no, bitch, hold my motherfucking earrings. Nowadays, I be like, oh hell no, bitch, hold my motherfucking eyelash.
How the fuck do I wipe my ass with these long ass fingers? Let it drip.
You a dick. I'm fucking hungover like shit from last. And it's hey, get your dumb ass off my motherfucking page.
Okay, so she's known for antics. If that's what you want to call it, like that. Alright, so there was a video where she talks about her divorce and what she went through. Let's listen to a little bit of it now.
And blame everybody else for what is going on in our separation. I decided, okay, this is what you guys want. This is what we're going to talk about. Okay. So first off, I want to say, I want to dedicate this video to a lot of women out there that is in relationships that are toxic, that aren't able to leave. I really want to dedicate this video to you guys. An Instagram page that really helped me get through what I've been going through is Spiritual Word on Instagram. On this page, this is their shirt, okay? It says, holy enough to pray for you, but hood enough to swing on you. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know how that helped her at all. Holy enough to pray for you, but hood enough to swing on you. Certainly, I mean, if you've even read the Bible, it even says, you know, eye for an eye, yada, 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 and so on and so on. So, I really don't know where she's getting, I guess, this from. But ultimately, she says she's been in a relationship for 10 years. So, I don't know. Maybe she's going through the motions. Maybe things aren't making sense to her. But, I mean, you know.
I want to learn about my histories. There's other videos about me where I talk about where I'm from. So, spiritually, my father was a pastor. He passed away when I was 8 months pregnant with Juice. So religiously and stuff like that, I'm very religious and spiritual. Even though, you know, we're gonna learn about the.
Alright, so she talks about being religious and spiritual, but then in some of the videos she says that, you know, she invites other women into her marital bed with her husband. So I don't know how much religious and spiritual that is. I do think, like I said, the world is changing, and it just seems to me that a lot of people have a lot of things mixed up. But, you know, I mean, that's my opinion. Okay, now she goes into talking about, you know, being with her husband or whatever, and how he wasn't financially there and things of that sort. But let me tell you something. If you see signs, you know, when you're in a relationship, and whether or not you decide to go on with the relationship is entirely up to you. For her to come on here and say, you know, he was never financial or whatever have it be, you knew that. So when things don't change and things stay the same, I mean, you can't blame anyone but yourself, basically. I mean, that kills me. I mean, you come on here, you talk about how much of a bum he is, how much he didn't want to progress, how much he didn't want to do this, he didn't want to do that, but you knew that. So I don't see what the gripe is about. I mean, these are things you already know. Alright, so let's see what she has to say.
So, okay, losing his ex, staying with him. So I just been around. I never wanted to leave him. We were close friends, but financially he was never there. And financially, I always been the breadwinner. So if you go back to watch Remy's video, and he kept saying when she became the breadwinner, I never understood that because I don't ever remember him ever being the breadwinner at all in 10 years. Okay, so the money never came. Toxic family, money never came. I have always been the breadwinner. Okay, now mind you, in Remy's video, he kept saying all these people that I had come live with me during the time that we were together. Now,
okay, and then she goes into talking about people that moved into their house. To me, moving people into your house is somewhat like moving them into your bed. I mean, you know how it is. You help someone out or you let someone stay with you for a certain amount of time. And it gets just to be, you could be the nicest person in the world. You could be you could get the clothes off your back if you have to. But it's something about your personal space that you don't want anybody to invade. And after a while, having someone stay with you, it turns out to be aggravating at a point because you need your personal space back. So as far as them having people move in and out of their home with them, that's just like us normal people. I mean, you try and help someone out for a certain amount of time, and ultimately it turns into, okay, I can't wait for them to go. They gotta go. I helped enough. I mean, that's just, from my own experience, I've tried to help people out and let them stay for a little bit. But then it turns into a thing like, I need my damn house back. It is what it is. You got to go.
People that I see go through stuff. So I did move Tone in. So that's only 3 from them 2 and then Tone. When we moved in Atlanta, okay, that's from DC to Atlanta. I had 3 people, okay. I'm about to name you guys all the people that Remy had living with us while we were together, okay. We're gonna start off with Moose, Mazako, Monty, Phil, Rudy, his mom, and Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he had 7 people in and out living with us, but he never mentioned them in his video. He only mentioned the people that I ever had living. Okay, all of these people who have lived with us has never paid $1, has lived numerous times. So they would come and stay 3-4 months. I would get mad, kick them out because they're not doing anything. They're not helping. And then they will come back again from Maryland to Atlanta. They have been living with us multiple times, okay? And these people are his family members that are grown men that don't help me pay a single bill. And when they get money, they don't even care enough to put a fucking juice or milk in my refrigerator. Okay, I cook for them. I let them live here. Okay, they don't pay for water, gas, electric, everything at this time. For the whole entire 10 years, I've been the breadwinner. I don't know where he get this whole he's been the breadwinner stuff. He's never been.
All right, like I said, that's her fault. I mean, you can say no, you can't come in here. Stop them at the door with their bags, whatever, have it be. She can come. That's what I don't understand. She can come online and, give her gripe about who's been in her house and who he's let in her house. But at the end of the day, like she said, she's the major breadwinner. It's her house. So you had every right to say, no, you can't come in here. I don't want you here. It's too much for me. I've got kids that I got to take care of, my own bills. You're not going to help. You're going to add to those problems. So, no. I mean, ultimately, she's talking about things that are her fault. She can come online and say certain things, but you mean to tell me someone in your own domain, you can't say anything to them? So, I mean, and that goes for any and everybody. Don't let someone come in your home and disrupt your peace.
I'm well aware. I'm going to take actions on that. So those are my faults, and I would blame him and I would yell at him. And there was a point where I have really lost respect for Remy, and I just didn't like him anymore, and I never left. And I just stayed because I didn't want to be lonely, and I was comfortable. I've been with him for so.
once again, your fault. You were comfortable. You didn't want to leave because you were so comfortable with him. But then again, she might have been dealing with depression while being with him, which makes it harder to actually leave someone. So, I mean, these are all things, instead of getting online, like I said, you should have been actively looking for help because you know it was an issue. Even when you have those downtimes where you're like, I gotta get out of this. This is not healthy for me. You could have went to any kind of, I'm sure they have like those women's shelters that she could have went to, not per se to stay, but those free women's shelters, they offer counseling. And I'm quite sure she would have had a car or other means that some women that are in abusive relationships don't have, like a car and, you know, a little bit of cash to be able to go to some kind of women's shelter counseling to take the steps to leave this man because you say he's abusive. I think you would have benefited from that, but I don't think you were worried about that at the time. I mean, it is what it is. If you can, like I said, if you can find the time to come online and, you know, complain and things of that sort, you damn sure could have found the time to speak with a counselor or a therapist or something like that to help you ease into, you know, ultimately leaving him. But, you know, I guess that's too much like right.
And he's just gonna treat me any type of way. Okay? So I'm gonna name the positive things about Remy. Okay?
Okay, I don't understand why she's naming the positive things. This is in a therapy session. So, whatever.
He's a great father to the children. He's patient. He helps them with homework. He loves the kids. He's a great man, I can say, as far as taking in my son, who is not his son, and raising him. As far as his son, I feel like he can do a much better job with taking steps to get more of his son, or taking care of his son, or going out the way to get his son. Yeah, I feel like he made a lot of excuses why he couldn't get his son, and that his baby mother had the upper hand to everything, and putting, you know, I felt like I fought harder for his son. But as far as
I don't understand why she's bringing in another son. This is supposed to be about her, and this is supposed to be a time of healing. She's too much. I mean, this whole thing too much. Even reviewing it, like, she needs a therapist or something.
Allowing, you know, he take care of the grass, kept up the pool. So those are things.
Did she just say house chores? I mean, okay, whatever.
He allowed me to be myself, but now I really don't know if he had really allowed me to be myself, really wanted to be myself, or he just got to a point where he really didn't care. Okay.
Alright, so then even in the video she talks about, you know, how he's an alcoholic and he's around alcoholics, and let me let her talk.
To Remy, alcohol is your downfall. Alcohol is the reason why you guys are failures, because you guys drink your fucking life away. They drink all day, all night. That's all they.
What I don't understand is how she's going to try and give him advice, and she needs advice herself. She needs counseling herself. She studies trying to counsel somebody that needs probably a real therapist. And I mean, you can't save you and him. You can't even save yourself. So why even bother?
Do that drinking is their demon. And my last week, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because I know I'm rapping for a long time.
Alrighty, so after that video, she went and did story time on who Remy was sleeping with, and she talks about him sleeping with, what's the girl's name? Just Brittany. Which I believe she's very erratic in the whole video, so, I mean...
Okay? Now, mind you, she can say it, yeah, I try to fuck her. Me and him try to fuck her. I was like, and what? Yeah, bitch, I try to fuck you, and what? whatever. What you got on me? Yeah, bitch, I try to fuck you. What's up? So after that, I felt, you know, I've been with this motherfucker for 10 years. Our relationship was falling apart anyways.
So if your relationship was already falling apart, I wouldn't have made a big thing about it because you already knew that this wasn't the relationship with you. And then, I mean, does she not know her kids are going to see this video? I mean, unless, well, no, because people, you know, you screen record and things of that sort. So I'm quite sure her kids will be able to find it just about anywhere. But then she goes into, you know, how she was trying to go to her house and how she was trying to fight her, and then the cops were there and things of that sort. I really don't think she needs to be on social media. I really don't think she needed to go live and talk about all this stuff. I think she needed to see a therapist or a counselor. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
So, woman to woman, you come to my parties,
And then after that whole rant, she takes you on a car ride with her to go pick up her Maserati or whatever the hell have it be. Alright, so here she is in a towing place paying to get her Maserati back.
Okay. You want to see the Maserati? The Maserati, they drive them around.
You don't need anything out of it before I do it?
No.
Careful.
And I actually missed that part.
You did? How the hell you missed that?
I don't know. That's your like signature.
Right. When have I ever like walked away? Oh, definitely.
Everything's a stumble.
Everything. I am a plus.
Is this not the mouse?
Let's see what we got in here, guys. Oh, would you look at that?
Can we see?
Orange hair.
Hmm.
Did anybody read the tarot reading? Any of y'all? Go to Blessed. What was it? Blessed Day or Blessed something? She did a reading and she kept pulling up a girl with orange hair and orange. Wow! In the driver's seat too. Wow! What?
But in the midst of this, she finds time to do a mukbang with her kids.
When did you get a wig from?
This morning.
Oh, but I was at school.
Oh, everybody.
Mom,
Huge.
Mommy, I got in trouble at school.
Why are you in trouble, baby?
Because I had to do some language arts. Because it's hard.
You know what? I don't like language arts either. That's English, right?
I don't
When somebody said, when I give you a compliment, just say thank you. Don't try to find yourself to say it. You're gonna make it worse. Alright, guys. Say something to you too? You're just smacking.
I need a tutor. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't have nothing.
You don't have nothing to say? You been good in school?
Yep.
Alright, so with my review of this, I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna be one-sided or whatever, but I mean, she's griping about everything that she's been through. I really couldn't care for it because to me, I think she had the resources to get out of the relationship. But then again, when you're in a relationship and you're going through depression and things of that sort, you're not going to make conscious decisions. So she could have probably been going through depression while going through all this, and that's obviously why she may not have gotten help. But it seems like if she certainly wanted to, and in her heart, then again, I can't say that because she could have been dealing with a lot of things mentally, and that's why she, you know, didn't get help to get out of the relationship. But some of the things that, you know, she is griping about, it kind of pisses me off a little bit, because you knew coming into the relationship with this guy, you know, what he was about. You obviously saw the signs. You said he didn't have any money, he emotionally wasn't there. So I mean, what do you expect, you know? And I have to be clear about this, because she really probably could have been going through something, and all the things that we're seeing or she's seeing now she probably didn't see. Maybe it was like a blocker she had up or something like that. I don't know. But she won't be the first or last woman or man that goes through these kind of things in a relationship, whereas though you are not looking at the whole situation. You're just looking at some of the situation. I think she was, you know, making her decisions with her heart. And we've probably all been, you know, through a situation where we've done that. We thought with our heart and not with our mind. But ultimately, as much as she is talking about this online, somebody else needs to hear it. Because what she is doing is she's, you know, giving it raw online, what she's been through and the things she's been through. So someone else probably somewhere needs to hear this. And it kind of makes her more human, more relatable. So, I mean, yeah.
I applied for the marriage certificate, and the lady behind, we paid for the marriage certificate. The lady behind there was my client, and she said, hey, you guys don't have to come back and wait in line to, you know, to get married. I can come to your house personally, so you don't have to come back here and be in the public. I said, okay. She came over and she married us, and we have this written certificate, but she was supposed to put the paperwork in for the hard copy. God is good. I went to the courthouse. God never put it in the system. I am not married. God is good. You can't take anything from me. I just saved so much money on divorce lawyer, and now I have confirmed that I am on the correct path. And God, my God has not failed me, and that all of this stuff is correct, and He saved me. He saved me from this, and I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Alright, so that's maybe one of the good things. She wasn't even married. So, I mean, hopefully the time that she spent, would have probably spent trying to get a divorce, she could probably spend on getting a therapist, because she definitely needs one. And you don't have to be rich and famous to go through the same things that she's been through. Like I said, somebody probably needed to hear this, her whole story and everything. So, I mean, it's kind of like a give and take. I mean, it's kind of like an oxymoron. I mean, give and take. I meant an oxymoron, because some of us don't want to hear her rant and know that she has certain things in place, whereas though she can, you know, easily go get help. But then again, when you're dealing with depression and things, mental health, you are not gonna, you know, go and get the help if you need it. If you don't, especially if you don't even really know what's going on mentally, I mean, you're not gonna go, you know, get the help you need. Alright, so the only reason I really did this video is because it's a few subscribers asked me to do it, so I did it. I mean, this is by far one of the longest videos I've ever done. But anywho, I'm gonna leave some links in the description as far as mental health go, like hotlines, things of that sort. So ultimately, you gotta protect your own peace. Alrighty guys, I will see you later. Bye bye.